begin with the rescue of that pilot who crashed. And good afternoon, I'm Monique Minglavin.
And I'm Dave Wagner. He crash landed his plane in Lake Morton near Kent, which was 47 degrees at the time of the crash. This was just before noon today. Only KYRO 7's Allison Grady talked to the rescuer. She's live at the lake right now. Allison?
Dave, look at this plane. Rescuers pulled it out just in the last hour or so. Look, the propeller up here, it's shattered off, it's missing. This is an experimental plane. You can see the fuselage took a brunt of all of this. It's crumpled back there, and the pilot was sitting right in that seat. His sunglasses, if you just kind of peek over a little more, his sunglasses are still inside. This plane crashed in the middle of Lake Morton. There were lots of people home this Veterans Day. They called 911, got in kayaks, and raced to save that pilot's life.
Yellow plane just belly flopped into the ground, and my dog took off running after whatever it was out there.
Instantly, she saw the pilot in the water and called 911. The experimental plane crashed into Lake Morton. Chopper 7 was overhead the plane, floating minutes after it crashed.
He just popped up out of the water, and he was flailing. He was going under, and Lori was pulling her kayak out in her pajamas as quick as she could.
I just grabbed the kayak off of the top rack as fast as I could, pedaled out, and got to him in time, which is the best thing.
Lori Urick paddled as fast as she could and yelled to the pilot.
I was trying to tell the guy, we're going to get to you, stay up, stay up.
He grabbed onto her kayak.
He was on this side, and he grabbed right here until another canoe came.
With her neighbor's help, they towed him to shore. Friends say he's 19-year-old Brett Easter. He told his friends he was flying his experimental plane today. Then they heard about the crash.
I'm just kind of concerned, just wondering what condition he's in right now.
The King County Sheriff's Marine Dive Unit worked to pull the plane to shore.
He knew that his aircraft was going to go down, and he said it was either going to hit a house or he saw the lake, and he figured the lake was the best place to go. And, he didn't put anybody else's life in danger.
Neighbors warmed up Easter with blankets and a hat before medics arrived. He was rushed to Harborview.
Thank God we got there in time. I was really worried. But he's a beautiful young man.
And the cockpit on this experimental plane is open, and so the pilot was wearing a really heavy coat, according to witnesses. In fact, so heavy that when it got wet, they couldn't pull him out of the water. They actually had to tow him alongside their canoes and kayaks and get him to shore. And if you look at this plane, you can see this wing is buckled. The back of the plane here, it's just absolutely crumpled. Now, he had hypothermia when he got to shore. He couldn't talk, but what he could do was use his fingers to give them his father's phone number. He did the numbers. They called him. His dad was able to see him as they put him in that aid car and sent him to Harborview. Tonight, he's there in critical but stable condition. Live near Kent, Allison Grady, KYRO 7 News.